Hi guys, today we're going to be working on this full moon neon gradient, and you see a lot of half moon designs, which is obviously kind of inspired by the half moon that a lot of people have on their natural nails. I decided to do a complete circle and call it a full moon, and I'm mostly pleased with how this turned out. I had a few issues, which you'll see as the tutorial progresses, but I managed to push through them, and the final manicure I think looks really good, especially considering those issues. So if you'd like to see how I did this, just stay tuned. To start off, no real changes with my naked nails. You can pretty much see their condition there, so I won't spend too much time on that. I know some people like the updates and some people don't. I've already got my base coat applied, and for my base color, I'm going to be using Formula X for Sephora White Matter. And that's just going to allow the neons to really pop a little bit more than they would over just a naked nail. The neon orange that I'm going to be using is Formula X for Sephora Seismic. You can see that this is dried to kind of a matte finish, which is not uncommon for neons. I did go ahead and add a second coat, obviously. And I'm going to add a layer of Seche Vite, not necessarily to make it shiny at this point, but just to help it dry quickly so that I can apply my stickers. Once everything is dry, you can go ahead and apply your stickers. Mine are just on this little sheet. This isn't exactly what I had originally picked them up for, but I'm just going to peel them off the sheet with a tweezer, and then I'm going to be placing them on my nail right at the cuticle, like that. And you want it to be centered, so if you feel like it's not quite in the right position, feel free to take it off and replace it. If you want, you can leave a little bit at the bottom so that you'll have pink going all the way around the bottom. Or, of course, if you want, you could also just do a traditional half moon. Once I've got all the dots applied, I'm going to just start sponging. I have some round sponge that I've cut into quarters, and then I have this little grippy tool that I'm using to hold it because it turned into a piece that's a little smaller than is comfortable to hold. I'm going to be sponging with both the orange Seismic and the pink, which is called Jolt. You know, this little grippy thing is actually not making it much easier to sponge, so I'm just going to take it off of there and do the rest by hand. I'm going to get started on the second coat of sponging, but honestly, I thought that the round sponge could help me have a little bit more of a curved gradient, and it really didn't, so I'm just going to go back to my normal wedge-shaped sponge for the next layer. I'm going to do one more round of sponging, and then each nail as I finish sponging, I'm going to remove the sticker. Wow, I was so pleased when the pinky came off clean, but as you can see, the rest all came off kind of messy. Since I did have a base coat, since I did have a top coat over the orange, I'm going to attempt to clean up these circles with a little bit of polish remover on a Q-tip and kind of hope for the best here. So okay, so here are the moons after a little bit of polish surgery and a lot of bit of polish cleanup. There's a cleanup video on the tips and tricks playlist if you need some tips on that. And now I'm going to finish the whole design with top coat. So here's the finished design, and I'm mostly pleased with this, although I did have a few issues. Sometimes even with testing you do have issues and you just have to kind of push through. You know, when I did my test, I didn't have any trouble with the sticker coming off, but I do that in a flat notebook, so having the sticker on a curved nail produced a little different result. But overall, I'm really pleased with this. I love the bright colors for summer, and I hope you guys do too. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching.